Alright, look, listen. Today I will be showcasing all of the obtainable Hallowtide items that are in the game as of currently. This is for week 1 and week 2, so once week 3 drops, do not come back to this video unless you are actively trying to give me views, which I don't give a fuck, man. I'd be very appreciated if you subscribe to the channel, as this took a lot of time and a lot of takes, and it's currently 1 AM and I'm not happy right now. And yeah, I won't waste any of your time. Let's just get right into this video. Now, first things first, let's talk about the old items, you know what I'm saying? The week 1 items, the Hallowtide item. Well, it's not really week 1. It's like just the old Hallowtide items. Let's just talk about the old Hallowtide items. We have the srry blade. We have the Hollow's cleave, which I don't have a replica of, which I'm actually stupid for that. I totally forgot. We have the skull piercer. And then we have the 3 helmets, which is familiar, or not familiar. We have Knights, Skeptic, and then one more that I forgot the name of, which is probably on screen as we speak as of right now. And yeah, that's all the old items. Nobody's here for all the old items though. We're in here for the new. Out with the old, in with the new. Let's talk about the barrel in the bush, the first item on the list, the Hallowtide trident. Now this thing is extremely very cool, you know what I'm saying? It's like Grimoire long spear when it comes to its damage, but better, but it is not the strongest like spear in the game. Like it doesn't do the most damage out of all the spears. It does do very good damage, but it's not the most. But it is only unique for its critical, which basically you hit a player and it pulls them towards you. It's like the Flare Bloods, but a little better in my opinion. I honestly like it more. And it's also more free since you can use it anywhere. Next, we have the Putrid Eden Staff, which is actually a blunt weapon, meaning it's basically a better Pale Morning. So for all my Pale Morning fans, this is the weapon for you. Now, its unique critical is this little spin, and then you throw orbs out at your opponent. It's like, you know, a staff. You feel what I'm saying? It's very spammable, very cool, and definitely one of the better looking weapons. I mean, just look at it. This shit's drippy as fuck. Now we have the Drake Maw Gauntlets, which is a bleed fist weapon, which means it does the most damage most base damage out of all the fist gauntlets. Obviously, it's for Legion Kata and Legion Cestus, which is highly unfortunate. But it does have the unique critical of this. I mean, you could probably do some exceptional combos with it. Now we have the shield, the Gord's Guard, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I forgot. As you know, it's a shield, so there's nothing unique about it. It does require 50 fortitude, just keep in mind. It's the only one you have to keep in mind about. But it's also very good looking. It's probably the best looking shield we have right now in the game. I mean, just look at it. This shit's drippy as fuck. It's really just for drip. Anything else is just a shield though, so you don't actually have to get it. Like, you won't miss out on anything if you miss it. So, all right, boom. Next, we have the harrowing, whatever you want to call it, enchant. This enchant is extremely drippy, as you can tell, as you can see, as you can look. And basically all it does is whenever you hit somebody, it hides their health bar, meaning they don't know how much damage they've actually taken, which could be good for builds that do high amounts of damage because they'll never know what hit them. Get it. But other than that, this enchant is actually relatively pretty mid, but it is a pretty cool enchant, and it's only cheap. It's like 150 joy. That's not that bad compared to some of the other items on this list, which I'm going to talk about right now immediately. The Pumpkin Pitch. This monster sucks. It's 300 joy. It's not very good. You can spam it, but it's literally useless in PvP. It does no damage. I mean, it does like literally 0% damage, and it takes a shitload of ether if you spam it too much. So, oh, I made them pissed at me. All right, next we're going to talk about the cosmetics, and after we're going to talk about the medallions, and then that's going to be the entire video because I'm pretty feeling lazy right now, and I'm tired. So yeah, simply put it, there's like 6 cosmetics you can get in the game that dropped with the new Hallowtide event. We have the pumpkin head. Drippy as shit, right? Drippy as shit, right? We have the mushroom costume. Pretty simple, but also pretty cool. We have the glow shroom costume. Also pretty simple, but also pretty drippy. You feel what I'm saying? We have the metal shroom costume. Not gonna lie, I'm not really a fan of this one. I feel like it's just a retake. It's all of them are, but this one's just feels a little bit bland and a little bit like, why is it in the game? The Zap shroom. I was actually hating on it originally, but once you obtain it, you realize how drippy it actually is. And then you have the charisma one, which my luck isn't very good, so I couldn't obtain it. So I just have a picture of it on screen. It's just a charisma shroom. It's pink. It's pretty drippy. I wish I actually did get it. I don't have good luck. Now we're going to talk about the medallions. Now the medallions, there's 2 medallions. There's one for 200 joy, one for 300 joy. And what they do is allow you to access previous Hallowtide items using, well, the blacksmith. This is going to cost, what should we call it? What do you call it again? Knowledge. It's going to cost knowledge in the future, and you can only actually use them after the event is over, or else he just doesn't let you. Oh, never mind. You can get the ones older. You can get the old ones, not the new ones. You can't get the new ones until the event ends. Whoopsies. That's bad miscommunication from CDFN. And yeah, that's the entire video. Subscribe, join Discord, follow me on Twitter, like the video. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload because, you know, Hallowtide Week 3. Woohoo.